Hey, this is Redban coming to you live from the Road Famous Comedy Store main room for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Give it up for Tony Hinchcliffe.
Guys, you're at the #1 live podcast in the world. You have to make as much noise as possible right now. There you fucking go. Brian Redban's here.
Hey.
The great Ryan J. Ebelt is sitting there drawing tonight's episode. We have home field advantage. LA, are you with us? Are we doing this shit tonight? So that these people all around the world can hear you enjoy yourselves. It's very exciting. I met a guy last week from fucking Saudi Arabia that listens to us.
That's crazy.
He didn't try to fly a plane into the building or anything. Just told me that he really listens to the show. It's incredible. Worldwide. So much fun. And we go back on the road next week. Plano, Texas, and Fort Worth to beautiful Texas, where we go a lot. I'm also headlining the entire weekend in Fort Worth, Friday and Saturday, July 12th and 13th. Jeremiah Watkins in the feature position there. And then we're back out on the road again. Kill Tony, Philadelphia, our biggest show of the year, July 25th. If you live anywhere near Philly, get tickets for that now. And also Pittsburgh. We're doing our first ever Kill Tony Pittsburgh. Is it our first? What do we do there?
No.
We did it
we've done
once
Pittsburgh
before, that little joint. It's a big place this time. It's the Pittsburgh Improv. I'm also headlining a weekend there, July 26th, 27th in Pittsburgh. There's also Kill Tony's coming up in Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's a big one. That's the Let's Fest Festival. One of those shows our guest will be for the very first time ever, the great Todd Barry.
Yeah.
We're knocking off bucket list guests left and right. We had Gilbert in New York. We're having Todd Barry in Indiana. And then I do some stand-up gigs all by myself in beautiful August, Miami, August 8th to the 10th, and West Palm Beach, September 5th through the 7th. And Redban is doing one of our favorite cities in the world, San Diego, one night only, August 17th at American Comedy Company. That's Redban headlining. You got George Perez.
Yeah, and Aiko Tanaka. We got 2 shows. And we do the Ice House Chronicles every first and third Friday at the Ice House. So check that out.
And don't forget, Kill Tony Mania is coming, October. That's our biggest, craziest stuff that we do. We take a bunch of friends with us, a whole bunch of crazy stuff happening, including, you know who's probably going to be there with us, is our guy that we met last week, the new intern, Brandon Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon the Intern Thompson,
That's right.
Everybody. Making miracles happen, a guy that wants to help the show. Very, very, very smart guy. We're very excited about it. And it's our first ever intern that we've ever had in 6 years of doing this show. It's really hard finding people that are right for a job. Hiring people is really challenging. No matter how many applicants, no matter this or that, it took us 6 years to find a guy like that. And ZipRecruiter makes hiring easy. Hiring is challenging, and it's the only place to go that's actually simple, fast, and smart. A place where growing businesses connect to qualified candidates. That place is ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony.
Yeah, if you're looking for somebody to hire, ZipRecruiter sends your job to over 100 of the leading job boards. But they don't stop there. With their powerful matching technology, ZipRecruiter scans thousands of resumes to find people with the right experience and invites them to apply to your job. As applicants come in line, ZipRecruiter analyzes each one and spotlights the top candidates so you never miss a great match. ZipRecruiter is really effective, too.
Yeah.
Like 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate throughout the first day.
It is unbelievably effective. And right now, our listeners can try ZipRecruiter for free at this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. That's ZipRecruiter.com/KILLTONY. ZipRecruiter.com/KillTony. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Ooh-wee wee. You guys ready to start tonight's episode? I'm so excited about this. My favorite thing on this show is having, of course, some of the funniest human beings in the world on as guests. This week is a true treat. This is one that, just like his other episodes, people look back on forever. Truly, I say this a lot, but I really mean it this week. Truly, one of my favorite comedians on the planet, one of the funniest humans working today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the return of the great and powerful Tim Dillon, everybody! Yeah! What's up, buddy? Tim Dillon, the host of one of my favorite podcasts in the world. Tim Dillon is going to hell.
Thank you.
And you are going to hell. You're going to Salt Lake City this weekend at Wise Guys Comedy Club.
Yeah, come on out, Mormons.
Hilarities, July 19th and 20th. And San Diego, August 1st to the 3rd at American Comedy Company.
Very excited about that. Perform for jarheads and surfers.
I love it, man.
Down there in San Diego.
Jarheads.
All these NBA moves happening all around, people going to different cities. I don't know if you guys know this. Tim Dillon is now an LA resident. We just got him from beautiful New York.
Thank you.
He's a goddamn monster, people. You
Yeah.
mark my words. You're going to say you hung out with him here tonight on Kill Tony. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, thank you.
You're one of our favorite people. Let's just jump right into the
Yeah, let's
show.
do
We're
it.
keeping it tight tonight. We're keeping it moving tonight. We have a band on this show. You know this.
I know it well.
And every single episode, they commit to being different characters. We never know what they're going to be. They're farther back in the green room with a separate door. They've been getting ready. Maybe it's the return of one of our favorite characters that we've ever had on. Maybe it's a brand new character. Let's all find out together. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the best damn band in the land. It's the Kill Tony Band. Jeremiah Watkins, Joelberg, Joel Jimenez, and Chroma Chris. Ooh la la. Let's see what they are tonight. Whoa! My goodness. Wow.
Wow, how cool is this?
Oh, wow. This is incredible. I believe they are...
ISIS.
Some type of genies or something, perhaps. My goodness.
Trump is not going to like this episode. I'll tell you that much.
One of our biggest fans, the President of the United States of America.
He watches every show.
Every episode, the live stream, all the way from D.C.
God bless him.
Are you a genie or Middle Eastern man, perhaps?
Neither.
Oh, what are you?
Autistic?
We are fortune tellers.
Whoa, fortune tellers. This
Wow.
is definitely a first. I'd remember this if I saw it before.
I am Qualzar. That is Joltar, and that is Retar.
Qualzar,
This is,
Joltar, and Retar. I got it.
yeah.
Pretty easy to remember. You look great tonight, Qualzar. You look fantastic.
I do like seeing Middle Eastern roles played by white guys. That is one of my favorites.
There is no race in the future.
Oh,
All right.
very interesting, Qualzar. Next to you, we have Retar, who looks an awfully lot like a French tourist. But I guess you are a fortune teller here tonight. I'm excited to see what he offers up. And back here, clearly, we have Wario from the hit game Mario Kart. We have Wario.
Yeah.
I knew you would make that joke.
I love it, man. So we have fortune tellers. We got Tim Dillon. We got Redban. We got Ryan J. Whoa, look at this star coming in. That black cloud. Woo! The sweet, sweet Aphrodite is joining us live.
Black
everybody.
cloud.
Yeah, look at that. My goodness. Which brings me to this right here, everybody. It is the Bucket of Destiny. A bunch of people signed up way before tonight's show for the opportunity to get on this stage, do 60 seconds of stand-up, and then get interviewed by me and, of course, this illustrious panel. And that's how it works. You know your 60 seconds of uninterrupted stand-up comedy is up when you hear the sound of a kitten. That's a seal. Let's try it again. That's the sound. Hell yeah. That's the one part of the show that hasn't changed in 6 years, if you're wondering. Redban. There you go. That means wrap it up then, or we're going to bring out the angry West Hollywood Bear. Whoa. It sounds angry tonight. You guys ready to start this show or what? We are live streaming around the world. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness, am I excited about this. We have the great Gino is out there, our friend from Speedweed, marijuana delivery service. Okay, let's start the show. I pulled the name out of the bucket. Your first comedian getting an uninterrupted 60 seconds tonight goes by the name of Milan Patel. Ooh, sounds like a fortune teller.
Yeah.
Milan Patel.
I see no movement.
Milan Patel. Whoa.
All right.
I think,
We got
yeah.
All right, guys.
All
Hold
right,
on a
yeah.
second. I don't
Mr.
think...
Patel is too offended that his culture is being desecrated on stage. He's like, I can't do this. I have to go back to my...
Milan Patel didn't make his spot. Okay, put your hands together for Cameron Torrey, everyone. Cameron Torrey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Where the
Here we
hell are
go.
these people? Where are these? Where are these
These are
people?
all Russian bots signing up for Kill Tony. This is what's going on. It's been hacked. The system's been hacked.
Yes.
Damn it.
It's a Russian meddling going on here. Oh, what's your name?
you Patel?
No, you're not Cameron. You're the guy that went up one time under somebody else's name, right? Let me see your ID. Yep. That's the rule. It's not because you're black either. Let me see your ID. Yep. Let me see this thing. Okay, it's Cameron
It's him.
Torrey.
Give it up for
All right, get ready for like 1 minute of some bullshit. Oh God, don't oh God me. Oh God was like when I was in 3rd grade and I went to an all-white elementary school, if you can't tell. And my dad never showed up. So what do white people think when your dad doesn't show up to career day? And white people, any takers? You don't have a dad. You don't have a dad. One day he showed up. I was like, all right, motherfuckers. Guess who's here? My dad's a stand-up comedian. You guys are looking like, really? It's not in the blood? He did 5 minutes in a room full of 8-year-olds. And you'd think it's a given that it should be a clean room. No. So for the next 2 weeks, you had all the little kids running to class talking about, what's a pussy? Huh? Cameron's dad was talking about eating a pussy at career day. He said you gotta beat the pussy up. Mommy, you said it's mean to beat pussies up.
All right.
I'm out.
Here we go.
All
Cameron
right.
Torrey. Cameron, welcome.
Welcome.
How do you feel like that went?
I feel like my set in the other room went a little bit better because I had a little more time.
It's a shame that
But-
one. It's a
but
shame
I
that
didn't
one
feel
wasn't
bad about
on
it.
a. It's a shame that one wasn't on a live podcast.
Well, oh well.
Welcome, Cameron. You've been on this show once before, right?
have.
And you are related to a famous comedian, correct?
2 actually.
Yeah. Tell us about
Who
that.
are they?
All right, there's Joe Torre.
Manager
Everybody remember
of the
Def
New York
Comedy
Yankees,
Jam?
correct?
What?
Former manager of the New York Yankees.
No. You think I'd be doing this shit?
Yeah, you probably
Yes,
would be.
Yeah. Absolutely would.
But I'd be dressed a little bit better.
Okay.
Fuck.
I
wish
Joe
I had that
Torre,
kind of
and
money.
that's your
Fuck.
dad.
Joe Torre's my father. Guy Torre's my uncle. He did Fat Tuesdays here, which was a really big thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. Nobody remembers. Everybody's young as fuck in this motherfucker, bro. I'm young too, but shit.
I think that's why it didn't go well, because they're too young.
Yeah.
Maybe, or maybe I just didn't deliver.
How long you been doing
Maybe it's
stand-up
my fault.
comedy?
A year and a half.
Year and a half. Okay. And it's something that you've always wanted to do?
No, actually, I never wanted to do it because
Right.
my dad and my uncle did. I'm not gonna fucking follow them. Fuck them.
Right.
I'm be an actor, and I'm on IMDb. I've been in some shit.
Yeah.
But
What have you done?
I've done
Congratulations
2
on being
movies
on
and
IMDb.
a TV show, and fucking. Well, you know what? You got to start somewhere.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. I just
Yeah,
asked what
you know
did.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That
know,
wasn't him. That was
when
the
you got-
fortune teller
yeah,
that said
I
that.
know
You're
that.
yelling at the wrong guy.
It's the white guy with the turban. This
Either
is,
way,
you know.
either way, either fucking way.
What
where
what
were
are
we
some
now?
of the IMDb credits that we would recognize you from or something?
Unsung Hollywood.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what is that about?
Yeah, good question.
It's a TV show for black people, so yeah, you guys wouldn't know unless you have TV
Jeez,
One.
Wow,
It's
none
some
of these
nigga
people
shit.
can relate to anything of yours.
Yeah.
They're too young, they're too white.
Yeah, you know what?
Aphrodite, you ever see the show he's talking about? Nope. Aphrodite's
Yeah.
old and black, and she has
I
no
know,
idea what
I
you're
know.
talking
Yeah,
about.
I know. hey. I wouldn't be able to see shit with that nose ring either. That shit is big as a motherfucker.
All right. What are we
I
in the
tried to
back
give
of
him
a
some
movie
pussy
theater
back
right
in
now? You two
92.
are
He
out of
said
control.
no.
Cameron,
Let's not turn it into a
about he
cookout.
married.
Let's
I
all-
Wikipedia his ass. He ain't married.
Cameron, shut up. What do you do for work?
I have a production company.
Oh, yeah?
Yo, LA should be firebombed.
You think
about
I'm
the-
bullshitting?
Like
about the-
legitimately
Think I'm bullshitting? Look
firebombed.
Pulling
I
out
went
a
to
business
Vistaprint.
card.
I got a fucking business card. I'm a CEO, motherfucker.
Wow,
Yes.
CEO.
What are you
Yep.
producing? What are you excited about?
I'm producing
Here, go to the
some
website.
videos on YouTube. I'm producing little sketches. You got to start small, dude. I'm 25.
You don't have
You're
to start with a company.
You're 25?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, you do. You need an LLC or some kind of shit. Or else.
Why?
Wait,
Because taxes. That's why.
What money? Wait, taxes?
Yeah.
What money?
Wait a minute.
Don't
what-
worry about where my money comes from.
Okay.
It's
But
money.
that's what I asked you. I want to
Yeah.
know how you actually make money.
I know it look like you're so mad. I'm not. I know it look like a cop. I'm not a cop. You can relax.
This
He's
is also
talking to me like I'm a
live.
DA.
This is on YouTube.
Hey, so he does have
Yeah,
a production
yeah.
company. You
Oh,
know.
oh, he went to my
and it's-
website.
and
I
it's
build
lit-
websites.
Cameron,
it's
this
lit-
is a podcast. You can't just talk anytime you want to. You got to fucking relax.
And check this
Sorry.
out, Tony.
I'm
It is
sorry.
legit. You know, he has video production, photography, web design, graphic design, auto sales and leasing.
There's actually a picture of you
There's a
selling a car there.
Yeah.
You got to.
And by the way, that's the one you want to keep doing.
Yeah.
Keep selling and leasing cars.
Yeah, I will.
Selling a,
Don't stop that.
Did you Photoshop this guy with you, or is he
All right.
really an
Who is
M&M?
that's actually
Well, I
one of
mean,
my
that's-
best friends.
Wow. So
All right.
Got him a
did you
really good
really
deal.
sell him a car?
Yeah, no, he leased it.
Ah, you
But,
leased
I
it from
mean-
you?
Yeah.
Were you working for a company?
I just told you I have my own company.
No, I know that. That's
I
the
have a
production
network of
company. Does your
dealerships.
production company sell cars?
No, but I work with dealerships that do. I
They
network.
lease it.
It's always
I talk
good when
to
you
people.
meet with a production company and they try to sell you a Kia. That's always a vote of
No,
confidence.
I know what Tony's trying to say. How the fuck?
They're
did we
like,
get
hey,
into
we're a
this?"
production company, but if you also need a wedding DJ,
I sold cars for 4 years.
we can also.
So when I launched my production company,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was done selling cars. Fuck this shit.
Right, you
but then
hung-
people call me all the time for cars. And
Right.
it's fucking $500, $1,000.
People just
$2,000
call you up and go,
broker
"I
fee
need a car."
that I
Right.
just get to me for giving them a fucking deal that they could have got
fucking
and walked into
awesome.
the dealership.
That's good for you.
So I'm not gonna sleep on the money. I'll
If you were
collect the
going to
money.
sell, I want to see how you would sell
car.
Qualtar over here, Qualzar, a car. Sell him a car. Go ahead.
Abu Dhabi.
Oh, no, Cameron. Don't try to be funny. It doesn't work for you. Just sell him a car. Sell him a car, Cameron. I'm trying to help you out here. I'm trying to set you up for
All right.
success.
All right, sir. What are you looking for?
A car.
Okay, I understand. You're in the right place. We've got tons of cars. Do you want something fuel efficient? Do you want something for the family? I mean, you got to help me out a little bit.
What are your two-seaters like?
I got some badass Corvettes.
Ooh.
I got a black one with red stripes.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a bad motherfucker.
What other description is it than badass? How many miles to the gallon? What is the rim size? What is
well, there's
the
actually a
engine?
gas guzzler tax on the window sticker because it's shitty at gas mileage. But that's not why you buy the car. You buy the car because have you driven a Corvette?
Yes.
Well, then you should know.
I would like to take my business elsewhere.
There you go.
That's fine.
He's not buying it.
That's fine.
He's not buying it.
That's fine. You don't look like you buy shit.
Whoa, Cameron, you got to be nice.
But he
with
does.
it.
If you go to a luxury car dealership in Beverly Hills, this is exactly who's buying those cars. It literally looks exact. I've seen this guy in the Beverly Hills Hotel with 3 whores and 2 cars and a bunch of purebred huskies.
Cameron, one of my favorite things
right.
about this show is sometimes people doing it a year and a half, 2 years will come on. They struggle. They have a weird set sometimes. They come back again and they fucking murder. So come back, sign up again, will you?
Oh, thanks.
Cameron
Thanks for the
Torrey,
compliment.
everybody. Yeah, it's
Good
not
luck.
gonna
Thanks for
get
having
any
me.
better than that. tonight.
TorreyProductions.com.
Yeah. There goes Cameron, everybody. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Proof that sons of comedians are never funny.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen Richard Pryor's son, but yikes.
He has a daughter. It's a daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Rain Pryor.
He has
Oh.
like 10 kids.
He has. Oh, well,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Let's not.
Okay, put your hands together for your next comedian, Aaron Anderson, everybody. Here we go. Aaron Anderson.
Lucky corner.
Here he comes. What's that back from that ledge? My little friend. I wish that you would step back from that. One more time for Aaron Anderson, everybody.
All right, cool. My name is Aaron Anderson. I know that sounds like a fake name. Something kind of name you'd check into a Motel 6 with. You guys aren't from my area, so you wouldn't get the reference. I recently found out I look like a Muslim cholo. I cut my beard, though. I grew this mustache out because I wanted people to actually believe I was a father. Yeah, I have 2 children, so that means everything I own has ketchup on it. I don't like my kids. I really don't. My son's 70 pounds, and he's 3 years old. He's fucking fat, you guys. It's okay. I can say it. He's my son. So I'm not worried about child predators, like kidnapping him. Because, when's the last time you've seen a fit child predator? Right? Usually fat, sweaty guys with black polos and he's just wearing anything. He's not going to get far. He's going to take my kid and get 2 blocks and be like, you can have him back, dude. It's okay. All right, that's it.
There you
Hold
go.
on.
Aaron Anderson.
As a fat, sweaty guy in a polo,
Right.
let me just respond to that. No one wants to fuck your jalapeno popper kid. Nobody's... I thought you were going to turn the joke on your kid, which would have made sense. Like, who's fucking this fat pig? But then you bring in another fat guy, and it's somehow his fault that your kid's gross.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah, my kid's gross.
You have a gross kid. You're roasting kids over there.
Yeah.
So 2 kids, Aaron
Yeah.
Anderson.
What are their names?
Nolan and Annette.
Nolan and Annette. You are going white.
Yeah.
As white as possible.
It's the whitest name ever.
What exactly are you? You said that you look like a Muslim cholo, which is exactly what this drummer looks like here today. There he is. What is that? The fucking look at the.
What's up, dog?
I love it. Look at hipster Iron Chic back here. The irony chic.
I'm actually Native American and Irish.
Native American and
cool.
Irish. How much? What are we talking about? What kind of Native American? We talking fucking Pocahontas or Elizabeth Warren? What are we talking about here?
Pretty much Pocahontas. My tribe is the Lumbee tribe from North Carolina. We're pretty much the lost colony. We don't get recognized. We're not federally
Qualls are. I
recognized.
see you thinking over there.
Yeah.
No, I saw all of this.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Aaron.
Can I not think?
Why is
yes, you can think. Qualls are. Okay. Over here, Aaron, take a step over here so that you face the audience. I want them to see your fucking noggin this whole time.
Why is your tribe the lost tribe?
We're not federally recognized because, like, the colonists in North Carolina and our little island, Roanoke Island, they came and fucked all the Indians, and now we're like a mush. We're fucking
Rhodo Island?
Roanoke.
Roanoke.
So the colonists came and invaded by fucking.
Yeah, well, we pretty much we're all mixed blood, so they can't trace us back all the way to our ancestors. So they're like, now we're not going to give you money.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's a good way to infiltrate a system.
That's the best way.
Aaron, how long you been doing stand-up comedy for?
For about 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
How much of it in Los Angeles?
I'm from Oxnard, like Ventura County, so just all up there. Up here, just like a year.
Uh-huh.
So.
And so you started just before having kids, or when you had a kid?
I got divorced. I was married. I eloped. I got married at 19. I married a woman I knew for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously I didn't have a father. Yeah.
Real depressing show tonight.
Yeah.
It's a very sad show.
I like it. Very compelling.
This is very dark.
No, I eloped and I married a 27-year-old woman at 19, and that marriage lasted like 2 years.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to her?
She moved on. She lives with her sister.
She moved on. Now she lives with her sister.
Oh, fortune teller. Wow. Really flexing
Very
over there.
good.
My goodness. That was very impressive.
Do you guys share custody of the obese children?
Yeah. We
we
share custody of them. She actually served me papers. Like, I just didn't show up to my divorce.
She served you papers?
Yeah, like a sheriff showed up to my house while I was watching my kids.
Yeah. You just fed the papers to your children?
Yeah. I grilled them up. And
Did you put some ketchup on them? They just ate them?
So do you have the kids? Are they with you?
Half the time. Not really.
Qualls are. I got it. We're trying to still a podcast.
Sorry, I was lost in a vision.
Yes. So she's got the kids, or you got the kids?
She has them most of the
How
time.
often do you get to see them?
Like 3 times a week.
That's enough, right?
It's enough.
It's a fucking enough, dude.
Does she have a new boyfriend?
I think she does, but she doesn't like talking about it. Like, she
What do you
probably
do with the
does.
kids when you see them? Just roll them down the street?
Yeah, I grease them up and
Because
take them to parks.
normally the cool visitation right thing to do for the dad is to take the kids out to get like fast food and burgers and milkshakes and whatever they want because you're overcompensating for not being there for them.
Yeah.
But is it tough having fat kids and being like, here you go, here's some fucking cheeseburgers, you
Yeah,
idiot?
it is tough because all my son wants to do is eat McDonald's.
Right.
I have to tell him, no, dude, you're fat. You can't eat McDonald's all the time.
Yeah.
You're just giving them lines of Coke.
I wish.
You're like, clean it up. Do this key bump.
Oh, man.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
So how do you make a living?
I used to be a housekeeper in an emergency room.
Wait a minute. You used to be a housekeeper at an emergency room?
Yeah, an emergency department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see how the story could get sadder. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, what could happen next?
My father was in prison my whole life for murder.
Oh.
Wow.
Who did he murder?
Yeah.
I think he murdered his girlfriend. He never really told me.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness.
You guys weren't close?
No,
that
not
sucks.
close at all.
So you
At least when you have a murderer dad, you want him to be like, shh, listen, who I murdered. This is how I
like,
did
come
it.
on,
you
tell
know?
me some shit. Yeah,
You
like,
can't
give me
even have
secrets.
that. How much
Yeah,
does that
yeah.
suck?
So you don't know how he killed her? Or
He
anything?
shot her in the head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Shot her.
Hey,
in
you
the
don't know her. You don't know her. You don't know what she did.
Do you?
You don't know how she ran her mouth every night. This fucking poor guy, he got fucked out of the fucking reservations from, U.S. government doesn't even recognize him because his great-grandmother was a whore.
There we go.
Andy was an Indian. Did he shoot her in the
Yeah.
head with an arrow or a gun?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure with a gun.
With a
Just
gun.
shot her right in the head. Fuck yeah.
Fuck it, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Wow. And you have no idea why he shot her in the
I
head?
think he's kind of explained it to me. He was like in a motorcycle gang or something out in North Carolina, and he was
That's
all
right.
coked out and like shot her in the head and
That's
like
right.
left, and then like came back
Oh.
and then turned himself.
Where
in.
did he shoot her? On the bike?
No, in his trailer.
Yeah. Great.
In the double wide.
It's gotten progressively worse. It's amazing how bad it's gotten, how quickly it's gotten.
Oh, I love it.
And it's like, and where was the trailer? He's like, on the North Tower of the World Trade Center. A plane flew into it while he was shooting her. God.
I love it. That is so goddamn interesting. What else should we know about you? I love this. This is what we found out in just the first few
Has
minutes.
anything good ever happened? Even even by accident?
Um,
I'm going to take this one.
what is it?
No.
Qualzar with the call.
I got to claim my kids last year or this year in my taxes. Like I snuck it. I did it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
And I got $9,000.
Whoa.
That's only because That's only because the government thought they were a car
Yeah.
when they looked at them.
Let's check in with Qualzar.
$9,000 does not equal the atrocities that is your life.
Thanks.
So, wow. What did you do with the $9,000? How much of that was spent on McDonald's for your fat boy?
A lot of it mostly Chick-fil-A and Olive Garden.
Oh, yeah.
Olive Garden's real trash.
It's
you
the
know?
trashiest we
That's
can go.
it.
Yeah.
If you're taking your kids to Olive Garden, you could give a shit less about them.
Exactly.
Like, if you're sitting down looking at your son in an Olive Garden, man.
Can you blame him? He said he didn't have a father. When he's there, he's family.
Qualzar! Wow. Well, Aaron, some fun jokes, man. You got a good pop off your Muslim Cholo joke. The Aaron Anderson. I would skip the Aaron Anderson thing. I don't think you need to do that. People don't react to jokes about names as well as what people look like.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot more that you could fucking do. Who's the guy with the who's that one actor that's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies with the fucking the rich one and all that? He plays the butler, right?
Oh.
Not John Leguizamo.
Turturro?
Yeah. You're like you could say that you're like John Turturro with like leukemia or something like that too.
Also, dude, your life is so interesting. You should be getting comedy from your horrific life.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Like, there's so much more than your kids just being gross.
If my
Yeah, yeah.
if my dad admitted to being a murderer, I would joke about it.
Yeah,
Dude, you should have 5 minutes on your dad shooting that dumb bitch in the face.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely.
All right.
You know?
Yeah, definitely.
He's
Well,
a fucking man.
If I talk to him, I'll
You should
fucking
be
ask
proud.
about it,
You
yeah.
should be proud of that fucking guy.
You should talk
My
to
dad's
him.
a singer, you know? I wish my dad was a biker gang fucking murderer.
What prison is he at? Do you
He
know?
was in like a Greenville prison. He's out. I went and visited him.
He's out.
He's
He's
out.
up next.
Wow, look at that. He signed
And
up.
give it up for Daddy.
Yeah.
He's in the audience tonight.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
My
Nah,
goodness.
he's been out for a couple years. I went and visited him.
What's he do for? What's a guy like that do for work?
He owns a
Pokey
bar.
makes poke bowls.
Close.
Yeah,
Very close.
probably just chopping up aki tuna all day.
You said he's close. What does he do?
He owns a barbecue house. And
Yeah.
and he
Hell
works at
yeah.
a seafood restaurant.
He's doing better than most people I know. It's fucking great.
Son, I got cocktail sauce all over me at work today. Definitely didn't shoot another girl in the head. All right, Aaron. Well, thanks for
All right,
coming to
thanks,
the show.
buddy.
There he is, Aaron Anderson, everybody. He's on Twitter at Anderson Comedy. Yeah. Time after time. If you bomb, I will catch
You're,
you. I will be waiting.
Tim,
Time
your
after
dad's really a
time.
singer?
He was like a singer. He's like a failed musician.
Really? Is he on
so
Spotify?
cool.
What?
Is he on Spotify?
No, he's done. He's failed. He sucks.
You
Really?
should put it up.
He's on Twitch.
Is
No,
he
I'm
like a
kidding.
lounge
He's on-
singer? Is he a heavy drinker?
No, he's like a guitar guy. He's okay. You know, he was okay at it, but you know,
Yeah.
it would have been much cooler if he shot someone in the face.
Yeah, for sure.
Tim, can
Yeah.
can you sing?
No.
Oh, you didn't.
sorry.
Then the
What's-
apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Your dad? You said your dad couldn't sing. All right, forget it. I pulled another name out of the bug. Put your hands together for Dan Veer. This looks like
Yeah.
a new name. Whoa, from the Lucky area, Dan Veer, everyone. Here we go. Dan Veer. Who can say when the love's on? Only time. One more time for Dan Veer.
All right. How's everybody doing? I feel like I'm a chameleon to my environment sometimes. Like my thoughts just take over another personality. Like I'll be in the gym, and I'll be looking at myself, and I'll be like,
Yes, you're doing it. You're doing it very nicely. You're getting the pump. Everybody needs the pump. If you get the pump, it's just like coming. I mean, I get the pump everywhere. I come in my house. I come in my housekeeper.
I'll be at the pharmacy. I'll just be like,
You know, this isn't what I asked for. I asked for Claritin. This is clearly not Claritin. The only thing I can see clearly now is that this is the wrong prescription. The only prescription I need is for more cowbell. Hello, America. I believe a lot of people want me back, and I just want to say, I said it once, I said it a billion trillion times. Mission accomplished.
Holy fucking shit, man. Holy shit. Only time.
What I liked about it
my God.
was that you stopped learning impressions after 2004. That was my favorite thing about it.
I love
is
Frank
you just
Kelly
said,
and
I got them all in.
I mean, wow.
Yeah.
I at the beginning of the set, I was disappointed in you. By the end, I was disappointed in most of this audience.
Yeah.
At one point,
Yeah.
your Christopher
That's not
Walken
it.
got what only could be considered as an applause break in this room.
Right.
And I have never been more disappointed in a group of people.
Yeah.
My people?
Yeah.
You guys know what show you came to tonight?
It's a real Olive Garden out there.
It's
Jesus
Real
Christ.
fucking Olive
unbelievable.
Garden.
I thought for sure, wow, they will hold strong through this Christopher Walken. This is a trap. We've
Yeah.
been here before many times over 6 years. To do Schwarzenegger is one thing. To do Schwarzenegger and Walken is a whole nother thing.
and then
I've
ended
heard you
with
make
George
jokes about
W.
you.
Bush.
That's multiplied.
Wow.
Oh my God. That's fucking 2 fucking 8-year presidencies ago.
Crazy.
Oh my God, look at you. And you're just like a grown man with like a big fucking child head on your shoulders. You have like this big fucking frat house face on this grown man body. You look like a young version of The Undertaker's brother, Kane. Very weird reference, but if you know it, you know I'm right.
Tony.
There's people with their hands over their head clapping.
We got to know, what other impressions do you have?
Yeah, what
this
else
is,
do you do?
You
Do
know
you
what?
do
I'll even one up it. This is a segment we haven't done in a long time. Qualzar, if you will indulge us. Not a lot of people know this, but it's been a while since we've done this. we have an impression off. My guess is that this is going to be a fun one because your impressions fucking suck, dude. So basically, you do any impression in the world, right? And Jeremiah Qualzar, the artist formerly known as Jeremiah, is going to do that impression better than you. This is a segment that we haven't done in a long time. It's called Jeremiah Does It Better. Let's do it right here live. Jeremiah Does It Better. Okay, now first tell us the impression that you're going to do, Dan.
Just
Reagan.
Classic movie trailer voice.
Reagan.
Oh, classic movie trailer
Here we
voice.
go. Classic movie trailer voice. Originally performed by Pablo Francisco in 1999, but coming at you right now, 2019, Dan Veer. Here we go.
One man with all the voices from the 90s in an impression of with a man who cannot tell the future.
Oh, Andy's talking shit, and I'm going to cut you off there, Dan. Talking shit. Qualzar does not respond. I can tell he's fucking serious over there. I'm the one that could tell your fortune right now, Dan, and it's not looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, the competitor, Jeremiah Does It Better. It's Jeremiah Watkins.
And another man who looks like a shift lead at Old Navy. Go head to head to find out who is the better movie voice.
I got Jeremiah on that one. I don't know about you guys. That
Yeah.
one's an easy one for me.
But-
That's a no-brainer.
But
Dan,
both not great.
Yeah, I think it was
Both
pretty
very
close. I
bad.
think it was pretty close.
Not all
In
of
a
us
world,
were
like it's not hard to do. And yet,
not all of us were born with gravel in their mouth instead of a pacifier, Tim Dillon.
listen, buddy.
okay.
In a world.
There it is.
In a world where horrible comedians rule. A man who's been smoking since he's 2 doesn't know how to end this piss.
All right, let's go back in. We're going to check back in with Dan Veer here. Dan, what's another impression that you sort of know how to do?
I think I have a pretty decent Russell Brand.
Oh, Russell Brand. This is one I've never heard Jeremiah do before. This will be interesting.
So-
Go ahead, Dan Veer, going with his Russell Brand.
Right, so I watched this podcast, right, with Joe Rogan, and if you think emphatically the way I do, I look at a woman and she's got voluptuous breasts, and I want to shove my face right in between that. And in a previous life, I may have done like 3 or 4, 15 lines off of those boobies. Probably.
All right, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to be honest with you.
That's good.
Pretty good.
I'm going
was
to
a
be
good
honest
one.
with you. Dan, yeah. Well, Jeremiah giving the thumbs up over there. So let me just tell you something, Dan. That is an impression, not only that is in the past 2 decades, right? But it's also something I've never seen anyone do. The other
that was
ones I've
good.
seen everyone that tries impressions do.
Have
So
you-
why not write? Have you thought of, how long have you been doing stand-up?
Like 2 years.
2 years. Where at?
Mostly in
Iowa.
Arizona.
Vegas.
Arizona. There you go.
I went to school at Arizona State. I played football there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Real smart crowds in Arizona.
Yeah.
They're known
Jimmy
for their
Kimmel
real
went there.
smart crowds.
Fuck yeah, dude. I got a
Bunch
new
of-
favorite comedian. You got to see this guy's
Yeah.
fucking Bill Clinton, dude.
Yeah.
I got a 12-pack of Natty Ice.
Yeah.
We're going to go fucking watch Dan Veer tonight, dude.
Nothing says comedy fan like a coke whore who hangs out by the pool all day.
Now, this is an interesting study because now we've seen 5 total impressions. The first 4 all bad.
And
but
one very good.
In the way that it's unoriginal. And one really good that you could really write around that you can get genuine laughs from. I mean, this crowd who hated you gave you a full-blown applause break after that. Jeremiah.
Here's what I will say is that the 4 impressions that he did before were not technically bad impressions. They're just hacky old
Right.
impressions.
Yeah,
Right.
They're easy.
That's what I meant.
That's
I-
true.
If
Like
you have,
he has the technical skills.
Yeah.
if you have a suggestion, I could probably. I do a lot of them. So if you
Yeah.
have a-
What else do you got?
Random Asian guy.
I mean, like Kim Jong Un from like The Hangover.
I just want to get as offensive as possible.
Yeah.
How about
I
a
mean-
guy who's half black, half Asian,
From the
and
40s.
a
Charles
Nazi?
Barkley.
He's also a Nazi.
Half black,
Do
half
Charles
Asian.
Barkley.
Do Charles Barkley.
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
This guy's impressions are just terrible. I mean, he really started off with some bad ones.
Wow.
He circled it around. He's just a terrible knucklehead.
This is
thinking he
really
can come
good.
up on
This is
Kill
interesting.
Tony.
Why? You should have done
That's
these.
true.
What the fuck?
This is
Dude.
a very interesting thing that I'm glad we're exposing right now on this
He
show.
just made the wrong choice. You should have done that impression in blackface.
My friend...
That would have been good.
My friend Ben Giaflalo has a great saying. They always remember you by your worst joke. And you, my friend, need to not do the things that you think are going to get a laugh. You need to keep doing these things that you think are obscure that will get you laughs. What's another one you got?
Like Trailer Park Boys?
I don't watch that show, but you go ahead. We'll see what the crowd says.
All right, so this is Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. You just be like,
Ricky, you can't fucking do that.
That sounds good. Okay, what's another one? What's another one?
Give us another one.
Let's keep it moving fast.
I can do cartoon voices from Family Guy. I can do usually like...
Wait.
the Coors... He just wants the Coors Light beer guy, like the Coors Light beer.
Do that.
You do that?
Like the...
Do you need more Rocky Mountain water in your beer?
Wow! I mean, wow! This is what you have to do. You have to find those obscure
I'd love to
things.
just do whatever voice recordings you want for the show.
It's so crazy that you chose the old...
I
I feel like somebody paid you money to come up and bomb. Like, you
yeah,
threw the
exactly.
game. You have all these great impressions.
I just have been doing those for so long, so it's like when you only have a minute, I'm just like, I'm
But
gonna
you're
do
gonna
what
do
I
so-
know.
Yeah, when you only have a
you
minute, do
need
the
to-
3 impressions
Right.
from fucking 1998.
Yeah.
It's the opposite.
I can actually
Dan.
do it, the good Joker too, but that's like not a funny...
Which Joker?
The Heath Ledger Joker.
Let's hear it.
Do it.
This is fucking interesting.
All right.
Kill you? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? You complete me.
You're really good at
Yeah,
impressions.
it's good, dude.
You're shockingly good at impressions.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story here is, Dan,
Just never do the first 3 like
ever fucking again. You'll never have to. You'll never have to because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it disguises all your talent.
Never trust your own instincts.
Yes. Yes.
Every instinct that you have, anything you feel, go the other way immediately.
I feel like this is like
You
Kuno
probably do
from-
that on dates. You look like a guy who thinks, should I hit her? But you don't, you know? You look like a guy.
You
Looks
got
like-
it.
yeah.
You have a homework assignment, Dan, and that is go and fucking write the proper joke for the Coors Light guy so that it's in joke form. Like, why does the guy that does this always sound like the Coors Light guy? And ba ba ba
The
ba.
ESPN guy. Why does the ESPN guy always bring up beer commercial? Because the ESPN guy is just super unique. He's like the
Brought to you by Budweiser.
Wow! This fucking guy's unbelievable. This is what I'm talking about. I'm so glad you did this because I guarantee you all around the country and somewhere around the world, there's young people that want to do comedy. They all listen to this show. They learn a lot from it. And there's impressionists out there that are learning the grandest fucking lesson, which is take chances. Go for the references that aren't fucking used. It's
Right.
crazy that you had to knock those first 4 out of the way. If I'm ever at a comedy show and I walk through the back and you're doing any of those first 4 impressions, I'm never going to fucking talk to you again.
All right, thank you.
There you go. Dan Beer, everybody. Wow. Very cool. I love it when everybody gets to learn something on this show.
That was the biggest turnaround in the history of Kill Tony.
Well, yeah,
I don't
one
think there's
of the-
ever been
yep,
that big
absolutely.
of a turnaround.
A guy that dug himself a deep, deep hole, dug himself out of it.
That was one of the biggest reversals I've ever seen
Yeah.
on this show.
Fucking
Yep.
unbelievable. What a twist. We thought he was the bad guy. He was the good guy
Yep.
all along.
Bright eyes.
Yeah.
Now, impressions, they still suck, but, I mean, universally, but.
Last week, we hired our first ever intern in the show's history. It's really exciting. He has a lot of great ideas production-wise that are going to take this show to a whole nother level. And he has a little bit of family in town tonight. So we figured, hey, you know what? He's going to help us. Why don't we help him? For his first ever minute as an intern on the show, I present to you, for the first time ever, Brandon the Intern Thompson, everybody. Here we go.
It's pretty suspect whenever somebody thinks that their own race is the master race. Like, it's a little convenient, right? Oh, jeez. Bombing is the intern. Jesus Christ. Just once, I'd like to hear a pitch from one race about another. Cut to a man on the street interview at the local Patriots for Asian Dominance rally in West Virginia. Well, they're generally smarter, more compact and efficient, and they breed well despite their pixelated genitalia. I'm 1/4 black in reality, but it's at least 9/4 important for me to tell everybody about that. My mom is half black, baking soda, and she's actually here tonight. Yeah, she's here with her new wife, and
Okay, let's talk about it.
let's talk about
Brandon
it.
the
Let's
Intern
talk.
Thompson.
Okay.
Fresh face here on Kill Tony. Has a
Yeah.
lot of amazing ideas.
Yeah.
This guy's a magician on a computer.
Yeah.
And you just had a set. You blanked out 10 seconds in.
Waboosh. Yeah. That was
It was just an interesting premise to black out on because you're like, you know about the master race? And everyone's like, no. And you're like, you just got to polish it up before Charlottesville next year, you know? just fine tune it.
Heck yeah. I barely recognize you without your Antifa ski mask on.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it, Brandon. How long you been on stand-up again?
Well, last week I told you that it was my 6th time, but it was really my 5th, and one of those was like years ago.
Okay, so you let's just say that you started last week.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So you've been doing this 1 week. Perfect. That'll really change the expectations of everyone, rather than saying you did it 5 times over the past few years.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it's good. So that's fine. That makes sense that you blanked out. It's not easy, man. The more pressure you put on yourself, the more it's always going to do that, and so you have to counteract that by doing a lot of spots. So you haven't gone up since last week?
I went up twice since last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this sort of fired you up a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right. So,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's talk about your half-black lesbian mom. Is that true?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, Gail.
that's very rare. For those of you with your Kill Tony bingo cards, you
That's
can cross
very-
off half-black lesbian.
Yeah.
This is very exciting.
By the way, she will have a show before you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
For
You
sure.
know that.
Wait. Well,
Yeah.
she's already had shows. She's done shows. I was in the womb in front of like 72-piece orchestra and shit.
Really?
Gail crushes it.
Yeah, what does she do?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Well, at that time, I missed it in the joke, but
Here, stand between quals.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. There you go.
hello. I missed it.
72-piece orchestra, but what was she doing?
She was the singer of the United States Naval Academy Band.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Look
That
at
is
her over
incredible.
there.
Is that her right there?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Really?
Gail.
That's Brandon the Intern's mom?
Fuck yeah.
I mean, it might be a crazy request, Brandon the Intern's mom. What's your mom's name?
Gail.
Gail, this is a crazy request, but is there any chance you come up sing us a little song real quick?
Oh!
These people want it. Hey! Here she comes. Former lead singer of the Naval Academy Orchestra. This is
Fuck
incredible. Fortune teller, Qualzar.
I'm having a vision. She is going to do better than her son just did.
Wow, Gail, how you doing? How you doing?
Hi.
Welcome to the world famous comedy store.
Thank you. It's so good being here.
You're on
It's
one of the
great.
most historical stages, not only in comedy, but also, Judy Garland, a lot of very great Frank Sinatra, The
Yeah.
Doors. Everybody's performed on this stage. Would you be willing to sing us a little ditty? Is there?
Yeah, I'll do a little ditty.
Yeah. What can you give us?
Don't forget the words.
So, should I say her last name or Gail the
Holmes?
Intern's mom?
Gail Holmes.
Gail Holmes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, she's going to get a bass line and everything. Look at this. Damn, she really is half black. She's got rhythm. She's telling the bass player what to do.
I'm having a vision.
I'm ready.
The band
I'm
is not
ready.
going to know the song that she's wanting.
I tried.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Summertime.
Ooh.
And the living is easy.
Oh, shit.
Fish are jumping. Whoa, 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 whoa. And the cotton is high, reaching up to the sky. Well, your daddy's rich. Well, your mom, she's good looking. Yeah. So come on and hush, little baby. Don't you dare cry.
Wow.
Yeah! Woo! Yo, that was fucking amazing.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
That was fucking amazing. When did you adopt him? Yeah. 'Cause that was fucking awesome. That was awesome.
That is so cool. How about one more time for Gail Holmes, ladies and gentlemen?
Thanks, guys.
So cool. It's probably her first time at the Comedy Store, right? First time at the Comedy Store here
Yes,
tonight?
first time.
And how about that? You already got the main room bumping. There she goes, Gail Holmes, everybody. First time here, got on stage.
Woo!
Full-blown chaos.
That was, dude, she was fucking great.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was great.
I can't imagine how basic the white guy she must have fucked to have you is.
Yeah.
I cannot even imagine what kind of she's cracking up, by the way. You were fucking,
That's so true, she said.
you were fucking basic white dudes. That is so crazy. You were fucking a dildo before you were even a lesbian. Look at that. That's incredible. Wow. Well, Brandon, we're going to know a lot more about you as time goes on. You're part of the family now. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Brandon, the intern Thompson, and his badass mama, Gail Holmes.
Yeah.
Wowie, yowie, wowie.
What is that from? You've been saying that a lot lately. Is that from something?
Yowie, wowie?
Yeah.
It would be great if everybody's parent had a chance to save their set, you know?
Yeah, it's
Like
true.
everybody's
Here to
parent
save
had
her
a talent,
son.
you know?
Your dad could come out and sing.
Yeah.
Shooby-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Smoke coming out.
Yeah.
You know, my mom once performed on this stage at the
Yeah.
5-year anniversary
Really?
to close
That's
it out.
fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
she got a fucking standing ovation on arrival and exit. She
Wow.
roasted everybody. It was a lot of fun.
Good for her.
Hell yeah. So that was fun. We had Brandon the intern back to the bucket. What do you guys say, huh?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do this shit. We're having fun. Nobody has more fun on Mondays than us. How's the upper deck doing back there, huh? Hell yeah. I like this night. This is a fun one. Okay, put your hands together for your next comedian. Goes by the name of Danny Williams. Danny Williams. Danny Williams. Hey. If you're not Danny Williams, don't come on this stage. Wait, what's your Twitter handle? Okay, that's not you. Fucking
God
idiot.
damn it.
Pull another name out of the bucket. Put your hands together for
We should just kick him
Alan
out.
Santiago. Alan Santiago. Alan Santiago. Wow, no movement. This is crazy tonight. That is crazy. All right. How about Sarah Kenny? We know Sarah
Oh, yeah.
Kenny. Where the hell's Sarah
Please,
Kenny
Sarah.
at? She's
There she
here.
is.
Sarah Kenny, S-A-R-A-H Kenny, dun 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 dun. Sarah Kenny,
She's a hacker.
Sarah Kenny. One more time for Sarah Kenny, everybody.
Have you guys heard of this camel pack bra? You can store booze in your bra. I'm wearing one. Earlier I had giant tits. Now I'm just flat and drunk. That's where we're at. I have very strict rules when I have house guests. You know what? If you are pooping on my toilet, you will read the literature that I provide. No phones allowed. Spoiler alert, it's my own poetry. It stinks way worse than whatever is coming out of you. You know, I was at this party and I was talking to this guy and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go out for a smoke. And he's like, oh, do you mind if I follow you out so that I can finish my story? I'm like, oh, that would defeat the purpose.
Wow. Sarah Kenny, working beats. Just like what I was saying earlier to the car salesman with the production company. You are a person that's been on the show many times. I feel like it's been
a few years.
Yeah, been a few years since we've seen you.
yeah.
And then here we are, and you're working beats better than anybody else's set tonight. You're someone, how long have you been doing stand-up?
We're at 5.5 years.
5.5 years, and it shows. I literally counted, you got 4 laughs in the first 20 seconds, and then one at 35, 39, 44, 57, and 59.
Wow.
That's 9 laughs in 60 seconds, which is exactly the fucking name of the game.
Yeah.
That's working beats. That's writing jokes that have opportunities for tags, and you're fucking hitting them like someone that's been doing it as long as you should. Fucking
Yeah,
great.
It was great.
That brawl joke was one of my favorites, and you could also say like things like bulimics would like if they had a brawl, the sicker they got, the better tits they would have or something.
Jesus, yeah, you can make it less
there's
funny if you want.
Yeah, that was.
There's like other things to it, like.
Did not think of that.
Obviously, that was not a joke form. But.
I know. Okay. So Sarah, what do you do for work?
So I'm a programmer. That's my day gig.
Oh, that's right. We know that about you. It's been so long. Where have you been all these years?
Computer nerd. I don't know. I'm at the West Side Comedy Theater a lot in Santa Monica.
You live by the beach?
I'm a West Sider. I don't live quite that far west, but I'm fairly close to it. So I've been hanging out there a lot.
Did you move to that area?
I didn't. Well, I'm a Culver City person. That's where
yes.
I'm at. So I'm a little bit more west and less Hollywood. But I miss Comedy Store. I haven't been here in a little while.
Of course,
so it's good to stop back. And I haven't actually done this in the main room ever. I
Right.
always was in the belly room.
Yeah,
it was back
we
when
remember.
there was hardly anybody.
We're all
even signing up.
evolving. We have an intern now and everything. We're all
I
grown
know.
up. We have an
you guys
intern.
are so legit now.
We have an intern with a very talented mom. Wow. So Sarah, what you been up to? What's been fun in your not computer programming, not stand-up life? Anything good?
Well, okay. Other than those two things, I do a lot of beach volleyball. That's the only other fun thing.
That's what's ruining you.
That's what's ruining
You gotta
me.
keep doing stand-up.
Tim's
Fight the urge to be healthy on a beach.
Beach volley.
It's taking you out of the game.
To be fair, I'm hungover a lot on the beach
That's
volleyball court.
Beach volleyball. Have you met our intern's half-gay mother?
I don't think
have
volleyball's
not.
a big lesbian sport. I think
In
you're
the
thinking.
future, it is.
Hey, I love it. How about your love life, Sarah? What's been going on there?
Not a whole lot. Wow, this guy.
You just got your fortune read. What do you mean, not a whole lot? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I get it when I need it, but it's
like, what does that mean? How often do you need it?
That sounds like a crack addict, by the way. I get the dick when I need it, and that's it.
Like, for example, like you have a regular guy that you just hook up. You have like a
Craigslist,
a fuck buddy. What is it?
I have a couple fuck buddies. Yeah.
Is it like a hot volleyball guy, or is it like a homeless guy by the beach that you
Actually,
just?
volleyball has done me well in that.
Yeah. You got a lot of sand in that pussy. What are we talking about?
I
here?
had to switch teams because I'd already hooked up with everyone cute on the one team.
So you're fucking
so
chicks.
I moved to the other team.
Oh, really? You've been hooking up with
Refresh
ladies
the
lately?
bench.
Is that true?
I'm not a ladies. Is that what you said?
You hook up
Well, you
with.
said
What do you mean?
you switch teams. What team? What are you doing
Oh,
now?
I meant I switched volleyball teams, not. I see the confusion there.
Yeah.
No,
We thought you were fucking black guys or something cool.
I only.
We don't give a shit about your volleyball career.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just.
She's like,
saying.
actually, there's 7 teams and there's a tournament. It's like, who are you fucking?
Let's talk about my
Yeah.
serve. No, I was on one team, and I exhausted the available men on that team, so I had to get to another team.
Oh.
To refresh the bench.
Oh, my goodness! Wow.
Good for you.
My goodness. Yeah, that's very interesting. Beach volleyball. So you do that a lot, huh?
Yeah, I mean, why would you not? Like, even if you suck at it, it's a fucking fun day at the beach. Like, just do it.
Well, it's not if you suck at it. It's not a fun day at the beach.
It's.
I guarantee you, if I was playing beach volleyball, it would not be a fun day at the beach. I would be tased.
You'd be tased.
Yeah.
Who would tase you?
I don't know. It's a joke. Someone probably.
Sarah.
Let's be as literal as possible. I don't know.
So
Probably a Mexican.
Other than beach volleyball, what else? What else you got going on in life? There must be some hobbies.
Do you
or
really
something.
write poetry?
No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't.
good. See, jokes. Good.
Yeah, no, that was a total joke. I went through a phase, like one semester in college, where I was into poetry, and other than that,
Yeah.
I just have hated it always before.
And by poetry, you
since.
mean eating pussy.
I don't, but it might have helped my poetry.
Have you ever been with a woman before?
One time, yeah.
What went on there?
It it was a drunken New Year's situation, and
What happened?
It almost ruined our friendship.
Yeah, but describe it detail by detail.
We did all the things that a girl can do.
Like what?
And then, I mean, the parts.
What is that?
You know the parts.
I don't know what they do. What do they do?
And then,
Redban will cum his pants in 3, 2, 1.
So, like, what? What did you do?
And then, you know.
I didn't get anything. What do you mean, and then?
I should say I did nothing, but she did some things.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's right.
Look at that. My goodness.
That I thought would be hot, and instead were just weird.
Why was it weird, do you think? Her fingers were too slim?
She'd blow backwards.
It was mostly that she didn't have a penis, was like the biggest
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
Right. Did she try a strap-on or anything? She tried to scissor you or
No.
anything like that? Were you
And
guys...
her boyfriend was there.
Oh.
And he was a spectator most of the time, and he's like, well, what if I just have sex with Sarah? She's like, I don't think I would enjoy watching that. I don't Yeah, it was all wrong. But I gave it a shot, you know? I
Yeah.
thought, I'll try this out.
Yeah,
Maybe
why not? Let a
maybe
woman-
I'm into it.
Yeah.
Turned
But
out
you
it
found
wasn't.
volleyball. You found what you liked.
Yeah, thank God. I can
You
let
like-
out my
yeah.
inner lesbian on
Yeah,
volleyball.
that's-
Yeah, thank God. It's really...
Well, it was a fun set, Sarah. We got anything else for Sarah? You want to read her
thank
fortune or
you.
anything, Qualzar? You got anything for
Yeah.
Sarah?
Keep at it. I see a bright future for this one.
Yeah, I like that. Sarah Kenny, everybody.
Thank you.
She's on Twitter at @SKennyComedy. Ba-na-na-na.
Dude, Sarah used to always sit in the back of the room with her computers out and just look like she was hacking everything, like,
Oh,
like
really?
Matrix-style numbers and shit.
She was fucking
Like-
funny, man.
Heck yeah. Oh, this is interesting. We know this young man. He had a very wild appearance here a few weeks ago. He got into a lot of trouble, very controversial stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I represent to you Cole Alexander, everyone.
Oh,
Here
boy.
he comes. He was a bad, bad boy. And then he had to dress up like a vagina. And now he's back. As we know it, one more time for Cole Alexander, everybody.
Thank you. I'm the fuck up in my family. And my relationship, I guess, too. Just get that out of the way. No, my sister, she's 26 years old, has a master's degree, and is like a year away from her PhD in medicinal biochemistry. And for her doctorate, she might have found a cure for lung cancer. Get this, she has the nerve to tell me I need to quit smoking. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me something is bad for me and then go out there and make it no longer bad for me. You fucking martyr. What the hell is that? If anything, she should want me to keep smoking, you know? I'm your inspiration. Find the cure, save your family. I hope she doesn't cure it. That would suck for me, at least.
Go ahead. Is
All
that-
right,
is that
cool.
it?
Yeah. It's. What do you buy a Nobel Prize winner for Christmas? My $25 to Starbucks won't fly anymore. Oh, Starbucks, it's bad for you. I'll be like, why don't you fucking cure that then, okay? Do the one thing you're good at. I tell multiple jokes a night. She might cure one disease in her whole life.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Trim out some of the Starbucks shit. That's a good joke. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
It goes a little bit long there at the end. That was
What
good
did you
though,
do?
dude.
What did you do last time? I'm so curious.
Yeah, I mean,
what happened? Can you
Do we even want to
summarize
go
it?
there?
I mean, I don't know.
Just okay.
That's his lovely girlfriend there. That's the great Cassandra Cass is here, ladies
Hello.
and gentlemen.
Yeah.
One of the stars of this show, here every single week that she can be, and
Yep.
and he may have just
I made some mistakes.
Yeah, he said a lot during the interview part. I was prodding. She wasn't here. I was a little bit probably guilty of as
Hey,
well.
It happened, you know.
Hey, you know.
I blame you as much as you blame you.
Sure.
so.
How have things been lately? Can we?
We're good now, I would say, right?
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
I've been reinstated.
Hey,
you know, we're
hell
good.
yeah.
I'm getting a vision. He will mess this up again.
My goodness. So how long you been doing stand-up, Cole?
Year and what's in June? Year and 3 months.
Well, how do you make money again?
I work at a golf course right now.
Oh yeah.
You look like you work at a golf course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is that true about your sister? Did she?
Yeah, she
wow.
found some new chemical in the ocean that kills lung cancer cells.
My goodness, one of the hardest cancers to cure, one of the ones with the highest death rate. That is incredible.
Would you start smoking again, Tony, if this is true?
No.
No.
How did she tell you this?
Over text.
You should have texted her back, but you're still a woman. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Just, let her know.
Yeah.
That's what I would have texted back.
Learn your place.
And if she didn't text back LOL, then fuck her.
Not my sister
Yeah.
anymore, that's for sure.
That's right.
Wow. So that's fun. So your sister is super successful. You're working on a golf course. What do you do on the golf course?
I work outside service, so I pretty much just drive golf carts from one place to where the people take them to play.
Are you a heavy drinker?
Yeah.
You drink almost every night?
I take nights off here and there.
But you really go hard when you do drink.
I was gonna say, good thing you can't get a DUI in a golf cart.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can.
Good thing.
No, I just kind of it's just steady when I do drink,
So when you do drink, how much do you drink? About 6, 7, 8 drinks, you'd say?
Yeah, 4 to 6.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is
So
that fair? I
6.
heard Cassandra making a little bit of a noise over there.
4 to 6 drinks doesn't mean anything. It depends where it's at. You could be at the Saddle Ranch and you have one drink, and that's like 5 drinks. So
That's also the way an alcoholic thinks.
Yes, absolutely. That's Redban for those of you
people
listening.
that live in
Back to
tents
you.
have that exact.
Yeah, exactly.
4, 5, 8 drinks means nothing. It's- be at the Saddle Ranch, it doesn't matter where you are. Be in this tent, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Be drinking out of a toilet, and 2 drinks is 6 drinks. None of it matters. It's not real. Nothing's real. You look like the designated racist at the golf course, where if people need to say racist shit, you're the guy that gets in the car with them. The guy's like, I really need to let off some steam. They're like, all right, put him in. Let's go. You just get in next to him. You're like, tell me how great Trump is. Let's go.
I agree.
Let's play 18.
I agree. You do look like it. What is your least favorite race, Cole?
Oh.
Yeah.
There's not
Women. Come on. I'm kidding.
Not a right answer for that one.
Really?
Sure there is.
I'm not.
Asians can take it. They're doing great.
I got in trouble enough last time. I'm not going down this route again.
Oh, Jesus.
What's your least favorite?
You can
Look at that.
learn.
My least favorite is I'd probably have to go with Middle Eastern comedians.
Yeah.
Okay, that didn't get what I thought.
I was going to say Filipinos,
That's a joke.
but
It's a joke. I have a lot of
right.
Middle Eastern comedian friends.
we're all kidding. Everyone's great.
They're all very successful right now because they're getting all the gigs that white people like me used to get.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, this is a real rally now. We've really turned this. It's very uncomfortable saying this to this guy,
Right. He's like, I literally can't tell you that every race is my least favorite race.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you want to do? You want to do comedy full time? What's the goal?
Yeah, comedy.
You just want to do stand up?
Yeah.
Do the road?
Yeah, main goal, yeah.
Uh-huh. And what's your favorite thing that you've done so far in stand up in the year and 3 months that you've been doing it? What's a highlight of your career? What would you consider the coolest gig that you've done so far? Other than being on the #1 live podcast in the world.
True.
Is there
With the top young rising comedians.
Sure, yeah. Yep.
I don't know, roast battle's been fun.
Yeah. How many times have you done roast battle?
You've done it like 2 or 3 times, right?
What was that? What did I miss there? What did that guy yell?
Someone yelled out the name of an open mic.
Oh, wow.
Fourth wall open mic. Shout out to Joe Menendez.
Is that like a safe space for people that want to say the N-word?
Actually, yeah.
That's it. That's
exactly
what it
that
feels
is,
like.
yeah.
That's where the real comedy is, bro. That's right.
Cole, how often do you do sets sober?
Good question.
Like the first one of the night, for sure.
First one of the night. But then
That's good.
you just start pounding after that.
No, it depends on what night
Do you record
it is.
your sets?
Yeah.
And do you listen to your sets after drinking?
Yeah.
And do you notice a very distinct difference in your sets being sober?
He's drunk when he listens to them.
Yeah.
No,
He's just listening to himself being thrown out of a bar.
No, I stopped drinking as much going up, like, on stage.
Yeah.
Drink after the sets. now.
There you go. That's a good move. You're
for
fucking
you.
learning.
That's right.
Your
You can
girlfriend's
learn.
clapping. You have a beautiful, beautiful girlfriend.
Thank you.
One of your best sets in the history of this show. Seems like things are picking up for you, right?
Yeah, sure.
There you go. Cole Alexander, everybody.
Woo!
There you go. Yeah. Very good. So much fun. Such an exciting thing. You know, we're having so much fun here tonight that
Is that a hospital gown?
It does look. It's interesting. It
is. It kind of looks like a hospital gown.
I mean, the costume production on this show has gone up so sky high.
Yeah.
It really is.
You will see the billing very soon.
Okay.
Very good. Just a reminder, we've had a lot of fun on this episode. We looked up, some people's websites and this and that, and it reminds me that today's episode is brought to you by Wix. Wix is the best and easiest place to create a professional website. With Wix, you can start from scratch or choose from over 500 stunning templates. They have the world's most innovative drag-and-drop website builder, so you can easily customize your site and add text, images, videos, whatever you want. You can even use Wix ADI, Artificial Design Intelligence, just answer a few simple questions about you or your business, and Wix will create a stunning website for you.
Yeah, the coolest thing is the drag and drop shit. Like if you really want like a live chat for your store, you just drag the chat over to the right. It's that easy. You don't have to sit there and like code all these websites. It used to take me weeks to do half the stuff that they offer by just dragging and dropping. You could always have it change a different look. You could have a store. It's awesome, and you could do it in seconds.
That's right. And if you go to Wix.com/Tony, you get 10% off any premium plan. It's something everybody here should have. So once more, join the over 150 million people who have built their website using Wix. Go to Wix.com/Tony to get 10% off any premium plan now. That's right. Wix.com/Tony. Get 10% off any premium plan. Yeah. Okay. What are you doing? Wait, what? David, what's going on? You okay?
What's going on?
Is
there a security issue? Is there a breach? Jesus.
Is Big W
I get
ready over
nervous.
there? Okay,
There will
very
be
good.
an awkward moment in 3, 2, 1.
You're only about 10 seconds behind tonight.
It hasn't happened yet.
Qualzar. Ladies and gentlemen, you know this, right? We have a regular on this show.
I
He's
love him.
Fucking hilarious.
I love this guy.
This guy has a style of comedy in which I can honestly say I've never really seen anything like it before. Very innovative. He might be one of the greatest things happening in all of improvisational, loose, lying stand-up comedy right now. He's definitely one of my favorite comedians to watch. He's got a lot of buzz around him. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one of my favorite comedians, our regular. This guy writes and performs a brand new 60 seconds every week. It's the one and only William Montgomery. Here we go. Here he is. The monster. I need you guys to make a lot of noise. One more time.
What the fuck is going on? The fuck is going on?
So my dad's been telling everyone he teaches self-defense classes, and every time I'm just like, Dad, it's just me, you, and Mom wrestling around up in y'all's fucking room. Quit getting me in those holes. That's my best joke. It scares me. Y'all didn't laugh at that. I don't know if y'all have seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids yet, but that glitter scene, that's my best joke, so it scares me. Y'all aren't laughing at that. So I don't know if y'all heard about that guy that got beat up out front of the grocery store by all the black belts. Y'all are in for a treat. This is probably my best impression. That is the guy who confuses black belts with black people.
Wow, William Montgomery doing it again. Woo! Came in with a lot of energy. Guns a-blazing. Lots of energy from the top. Dialed it back as he went on. This was an interesting approach.
Guns a-blazing. I'm trying to have fun tonight. 10 years ago, my Aunt Mary died on July 4th, so I'm trying to sort of keep it cool. It was a grisly scene. There was blood everywhere. She got cut in half on a railroad track. She had diabetes.
Oh, wait. Wait a second. So she had diabetes, and then on July 4th, she's doing what? Walking across the railroad track?
She was. She couldn't hear. The diabetes took the ability for her to hear. She was on a train track. I was with my brother Vance just on the side of the hill.
Wow. That's it.
Aunt Mary, hang on a second. Just sort of what haunts me is I was on that side of the hill. I saw Aunt Mary, her abdomen on one side of the tracks, her legs on the other.
Oh.
She got cut in fucking half. I did CPR on her. I tried to save her.
You did. Which half did you do CPR on? The top half or the bottom half?
Her bottom half.
God, we are something else, William. Man.
Yeah, it was a horrible struggle.
I can't.
Let me take that one more time. It was a horrible struggle. At first, I thought her favorite holiday was Easter. Turns out it was July 4th, and she was walking on those train tracks.
Yeah.
Tim, the only reason y'all I think are going to appreciate this. Tim, I did a lot of research on you. I heard about your uncle that got cut in half on the train tracks.
It was kind of expected. We expected it. To be honest, it wasn't shocking, but it still hurt him.
Just slow motion, MIA paper planes in the background.
Yeah.
That was what was playing in the background.
Just in the background, Tim and I in the bushes, just watching him getting cut in half.
That was his favorite song, Paper Planes by MIA.
Yeah.
Just Tim and I in the bushes, just watching the grisly scene,
Yes.
Tim screaming at me.
Yes. Both of us
Give him
masturbating. We don't know
CPR.
why, but
Yeah.
great song. It's a great song.
It was just like that. And that's,
Tim, will you get up here for 1 second? Will you do the dance we did?
Oh, you guys did a
Will
dance.
you put that
before?
song on one more time?
They did a dance.
It was as my uncle was being severed.
Yeah, they did a dance together, it turns out. Here it is. They're about to do it. A little more volume on that music. Let's see what happens here.
Hey, Tim, is your uncle cut in half?
Oh, my God, that sucks. He had kids.
And then what was the
He had kids?
He had kids, and now they're not going to have a dad, or they'll have two dads.
Hold on, what's my kid doing here? Let's give it up for Travis.
William, what was the dance that you guys did?
Yeah, this was it, actually. This was our dance.
Just us standing by the bush.
We had been in a car accident the week earlier, and we're both paralyzed.
I can't feel my fucking legs at the time.
Wow. All right.
This was the dance.
That was incredible.
Hey, Tony?
Yes, Joel Jimenez.
So the woman that's been trying to hire William reached out to me and asked me if she should bring paperwork tonight.
Yeah, William.
Well, that woman should be in jail.
We have been trying to get you a new job. Is that something that you're ready to do? Are you going to quit your job at the self-storage unit?
I'll just be quite frank. I refuse to work at Kmart. They're trying to get me a gig working the icy machine at Kmart. I can't drink those fucking things.
No, it's not Kmart, William. No.
I don't think Kmart.
Oh, it's not Kmart?
Yeah.
No, it's not Kmart.
Oh, whoa. My apologies. See, that's my best. It scares me. Y'all aren't laughing more. I've really worked on that face. Hold on.
What does a woman want to hire you to do?
She wants. I am a fan of walking dogs. She heard about that. She heard about a couple years ago.
She wants him to be a weed delivery driver.
Yeah, a weed delivery person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though you do look like you would be one of those dog walker guys. That looks like a fitting job for you. Like dog.
And just walking up to the door. I'm fucking sick! I'm gonna walk slow!
That's you yelling at dogs? Are you yelling at dogs or the people that own the dogs?
I don't
Just
think
me yelling at my aunt, just horrified, knowing I can't save her.
Can you do an all-out impression of the exact moment? I want you to look out there and pretend like you're in the bushes again. It's July 4th. There's fireworks, and the train comes. Your aunt gets hit. Show this audience exactly what it was like for you.
Mary, what the fuck are you doing? I love you so much! Why are you walking on the tracks?
Oh, it's gonna hit her. Here it comes.
You can't hear! Mary!
Oh my God. She's in two pieces. Now what? Now what'd you do?
Just me looking over at my brother Vance. Vance, I don't know if we could...
That's what you did?
Yeah, I said, Vance, I don't know if we can save her. She had diabetes for 6 years. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that disease, but it really sort of takes the taste out of your taste buds. It sort of takes the treble out of your ears.
Wow. All right. Well, William.
Wow.
She's in a better place.
Yes.
Now.
For sure. She's on the right side of the tracks.
Yeah.
She's got it all figured out now. William, I really hope that you take this job that they're offering you. It's going
I think
to,
she may be here tonight, actually. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. They're going to follow up with you tonight.
Listen,
Williams.
don't take it if you don't want to fucking take it.
I'm starting to think he
What
doesn't want
I
this
worry
agent.
about, it's
Yeah.
not full time, and with my current job, I have health insurance. I worry
But
about
William,
that.
you never use your health insurance. We've talked about this. There's a thing that your dad has instilled in your head that you need health insurance
You don't.
because he feels like he can't protect
Y'all don't
you.
repeat this. Something that scares me. I've been horribly unhealthy for years now.
Yeah.
And when I am putting deodorant under my arms, there's a little spot that hurts a little bit. Isn't that where your lymph nodes are?
Yes.
I'm worried I have cancer.
Well, when's the last time you saw a doctor?
It's cured, remember?
Hold on. You have to. That's a different. Not all cancers are the same, Brian.
Yeah.
You have to. Is that true? What you're saying?
Totally.
Is
true.
there a doctor in the house tonight? Is there anybody with any nursing or
Dr.
medical
Kalani?
experience?
Clearly not. Probably.
Is there a single doctor anywhere of any kind?
Dr. Kalani?
Is there really a doctor over there? No? All right, I was just figuring we could check William for cancer, but that would also be very weird if we found out William had cancer on this show.
That would be crazy.
The bad case scenario would be one of the saddest moments.
That'd be a fun improv challenge, you know? How
ZipRecruiter's
good
like-
are we? He's got AIDS. Go!
Well, William,
He plays the Ouija board a bunch.
it does a great Schwarzenegger impression.
William, the catch with you working
He
that
plays
storage...
Monopoly.
The catch with William working the storage unit job is that he absolutely can never do the road at all, ever. He can never do any gig outside of Los Angeles for life if you keep doing that job. So
What do I do?
I implore you to go get a checkup, get your lymph nodes checked, and if you don't have cancer, get the fuck out of the self-storage unit and take the job.
Yeah.
Meet with the lady tonight. There he goes, William Montgomery, everybody.
Or just take a couple of days off once in a while.
Yeah.
A 2-week notice, give a couple
Yeah,
days off.
they don't even let him do that. That's
Really?
the thing. Yeah, they don't let him move his
Wow, he
schedule
needs to
around.
have a sit-down.
It's a very bizarre job that he has, but of course he's a wild man. What do you guys say? The bucket one more time. We got to keep this show tight.
One more.
Let's do it. One last time. Okay. David Paulus. David Paulus. Paulus.
From that
Here he
back
comes.
corner again. That's just
Here he
crazy.
comes. This is exciting. This is going to be the last comedian of the episode. Extra tight episode. Hey, by the way, little fun fact. We're back next week with the return of Dane Cook, everybody. How cool is that? Here he is. One more time for your final comedian, David Paulus.
I've always been a fat chick magnet. Something about this just screams I'll take anything. But it wasn't always that way. There was a time when I had a little bit of money, was a little bit younger, could afford to have a social life, and I did pretty well with the ladies. Last few years happened. I turned 40. I'm fucking broke. Now I get recession pussy. You know, guys, the kind of woman that talks to you when you're falling apart at the seams, can't afford to buy him a drink. But it's okay, because I know my place in all this. I walk into a bar on the off chance I see a beautiful woman, I walk right past her. I know I can't afford that emotionally or financially. So I spot my demographic at the bar, walk up and say something original and clever like, "Come here often?" And she normally replies, then she throws me over her shoulder and she walks me out to the Falcon. Thank you.
Okay, 48 seconds of thunder. David Paulus. Wow,
That set was very 2019, you know?
Yeah.
Taking down fat chicks.
Yeah.
Walking into a bar.
There's a minute.
Looking at women like prey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, David, you've been doing this, 4 months?
Roughly January.
Yep. Okay.
4 months.
Close enough.
net.
6 months. Perfect. You have a lot of, I sense a lot of anger in you from Chicago.
Detroit.
Detroit, very fucking close.
Very
it's about a
close.
2-hour drive, right?
Yes, sir.
And
4 hours.
Sure, okay. Like I said, sense a lot of anger in you.
You feel like a cop who was suspended for shooting a pregnant woman.
Yeah. Is this close
That's
to the
kind of
truth?
that's the energy you have.
What kind of? How old are you?
I am newly 40.
40 years old.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. And you said you're broke. Why are you broke?
I took a business risk a few years ago, and
What was the risk?
I'm in debt. I made a movie.
You made a movie?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What kind of movie did you make?
Comedy.
Sharknado?
No, I wish. It would have made money.
What kind of comedy was it?
True story.
Of what?
Yeah.
Best Thanksgiving ever. It's
What?
about something that happened on Thanksgiving in 2008.
What happened?
My brother never made it to L.A. because he had a whole fucking disaster of his own life, so I ended up entertaining his friends, and a woman squirted for us.
How much
A woman squirted for you on Thanksgiving.
Us. There was a really strange situation that
Yeah.
occurred. Sorry, I'm giving you the Cliff Notes.
How much? What was the budget of this film?
Good question.
$500,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
$500,000.
You raised the $500,000.
Yeah.
And what
Wow.
happened? Oh my God! I almost passed out. That's so scary.
Anybody that thinks it can't happen.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like anybody who thinks you can't raise the money and squander it and ruin your life.
And this was
You
your
absolutely can.
This was your little baby, right? You wrote the script.
This was a progression in doing more than just waiting for the phone to ring because it never fucking does.
Sure. Well, not in Detroit,
So
it doesn't.
I talked to some people more credible than me, and they said you got to write, and I started writing, and I had a little story to tell, and collaborated with some people.
Where did you get the money from this?
I worked in commercial real estate about 15 years ago, right out of college, before I moved to New York and then LA. And so I just the people that I know from that
Is there anywhere
world.
where we can even find
Yeah,
this
can we
movie?
watch it?
Yes, it's available on Amazon Prime. It's also available on pay-per-view on most cable syndicates, and also
Okay,
Apple
you had
TV.
us at Amazon Prime. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody's going to pay-per-view
Yeah.
this hunk of
Yeah.
garbage.
It's also on the dark web.
at Circuit City.
If you want to go to several chat rooms and
It's
find
an Anchorage.
it,
It's like
there's
an
a
Anchorage.
password.
It's on Amazon Prime, and it's called Best Thanksgiving Ever.
Best Thanksgiving ever.
Oh my God!
How now? When you watch it back, are you proud of it, or do you want to just put a gun in your mouth?
Tell the truth.
The last 5 years has been hell, but every time I see it, it makes me feel good, and I feel like I did.
Let me ask you this.
Great.
I love that because you did accomplish.
Listen,
something.
yeah,
that is quite the accomplishment.
it is.
How much money did you end up making back on the return?
It took me 5 years to get distribution of sorts, and November it just started, so we're not even there yet. The cost have outweighed the.
Sure, but how much have you? What's the plus or minus on it? Minus 500. So what are you at? Like you made like $7,000 or $8,000 maybe?
No. Yes, around there, but that's been the cost to the company. Sorry, TMI for all you casual. Fucking.
No, it's not TMI. I'm the host of the show, and I control what questions are asked. It's not.
Their distribution companies have costs.
You're as good at being a guest as you are at making movies.
Listen, man, you did it. You did the thing. Do you ever just fucking, when you look at your friends, do you have kids, wife, or any of that?
No.
But when you look at the idiots with those things, do you ever just feel, you know what I mean? Dumb people with their dumb kids on Christmas. Do you ever feel good that you fucking lived your dream? You made a movie about somebody who squirted.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm watching this tonight when I get home. I'm going on my Amazon and I'm
By the
looking
way,
up Best Thanksgiving
he's
Ever.
lying.
No, I really am. I really am. I watched a real garbage pile last night. It was.
How long is it?
Me too.
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
Feature.
Any big names in it or?
We had about 5 recognizable porn stars in the strip club scene.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And Eric Roberts is in it for a shake, and then a few recognizable TV actors that you may not know their name, but you know.
What's the
you've seen.
biggest porn star?
Shit.
Exactly.
Sarah Jessa Rhodes. Brookhaven. She's big.
Oh, okay. All right.
The
Are
nicest
these
fucking people in
BBW
the
porn
world.
stars?
Huh?
You said big. All right, moving on.
Wow. Well, that's a really interesting thing. I mean, it's very compelling. We've never had anyone on that I think has made a movie, period. Not to mention something as compelling, like a real story that people don't know about. And you made it true. You made it to yourself. And who knows, by the way, there's fucking cult classics that go a long time without ever being discovered.
What is your brother, like the brother who never made it to L.A., what does he do?
What does he do?
Yeah.
He just got out of it. I'm sorry. He's 47, going on 17, but he's on the up. He's just got his shit together.
Oh, wow. We found the trailer.
So it would be
for it.
really
Yeah,
funny
play it.
if you were like, he's the governor of California.
That would be hilarious.
You know,
That
like
is not the
he
case.
did. Okay, well.
Look at this. We found the trailer for it, everybody.
Thank you for giving us the gift of our sexuality.
Wow. Wow, this is exciting. You have any? You want to do the movie trailer voice for this?
In a world where a man has ruined his life to make a film that would have been good in 2003 when you and your bros got high and saw a movie by accident. Come and watch.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Thanksgiving Squirt.
Wow, if it's anything like its trailer, it is a real pile of shit.
Yeah. Hey man, you survived. Fuck it.
You survived.
You survived.
You're on stage. You're on the
doing
biggest
it.
stage at the #1
This
comedy
is
club
it.
in the world right
All
now.
of that
so
led you to here.
That's right.
Fuck the movie business. It's over. It's all about YouTube.
Most people come to LA, make a piece of shit movie, and
Yeah.
go out with their tail between their legs back to Detroit. You made a piece of shit movie in Detroit, and you moved to LA to fucking take over.
Woo!
There he goes, David Polis, everybody! Did you guys have fun tonight?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers. The great and powerful Tim Dillon goes
Thank
to
you
Wise
so
Guys
much.
this weekend. Cleveland Hilarities, July 19th and 20th. In San Diego, August 1st to the 3rd. Make some noise for Tim Dillon, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that drawing from Ryan J. Ebelt featuring the fortune tellers and us on tarot cards. Unbelievable work, Ryan J. All those prints are available at ryanjebelt.com. How about a good hand for Qualzar Jeremiah Watkins, everybody? Jeremiah's got a lot going on. One of the top comedy albums in the world, Reagan and Watkins. One of the biggest podcasts happening, Jeremiah Wonders. One of the great YouTube channels, Jeremiah Watkins. One of the great social media sites, Jeremiah Stand Up. And you and Pat just had a very successful trip down to San Diego. You got to see these guys live. And you're going to Phoenix soon, too, right?
Going to Phoenix as well as Huntington Beach. We'll be at the Rec Room. William Montgomery's coming. Joel Jimenez. Chroma Chris on bass. It's going to be the
love
whole
it.
Kill Tony band plus
How about
William
a big hand for
Montgomery.
Chroma Chris tonight, huh? Oh, sorry. Yep.
And Volume 3 of the Jeremiah Wonders Roadcast is up now with Tony Hinchcliffe, Brian
That's
Redban,
right.
and
We had
Joel
a fun
Jimenez.
one. We're talking a lot of bison over there on this new roadcast. These motherfuckers. Everybody's telling me that I saw a bison, by the way. You guys are real fools, I'm telling you. How about another hand for Chroma Chris, a.k.a. Benito Mussolini over there.
Thank you. You can follow me at Chroma Chris on Instagram.
And you're on Twitter now, too, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I've been tagging somebody else the last 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. Somebody else has my name, which is why I don't have Twitter.
Okay. What do you think about tonight's episode, retard?
It will be the #1 most listened to podcast next week.
Wow. Look at that.
I can tell you that will not come true.
Wait a minute. Wait.
How about
I didn't see this. #1 live podcast next week.
Hey, I like that. How about one more time for Joel Jimenez, everybody? Come on. Joelberg's on social media, mostly sorry. He's going to be coming with us to Philly and Pittsburgh, and another big announcement coming up. A really big announcement for if there's any of our people that listen from the old Down Under. Stay tuned to some of these upcoming episodes for a couple more massive tour announcements. Anything else you want to say, Joel?
Love you guys. Peace.
Follow him on social media. Go see Tim Dillon live. Live audience, thank you so much. Redban.
See you guys.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.